Hey there, guys. Um, I wanted to make this video um, because it was just really disturbing to me. Um, this video is about the young lady in New York who was attacked at the convenience store. I think it was a liquor store. Um, it bothered me, and it bothered me because I can relate. It bothers me because, this, I don't know anything about New York, but this happens even in the South. Anywhere where you have groups of black men standing outside of stores, liquor stores, all these type things. Women deal with this. I know they do because I have been dealing with this since I have been a little girl. You know, um, thankfully, nothing ever happened to me. There were instances where, that were scary. But, I'm just walking to the store, I don't know, what, 9, 10, 11, whatever. And yeah, these men would just be hanging out, grabbing themselves, drinking, whatever, on the side of these supermarkets. And I would get the same thing as a little girl. I would get catcalled. I would get, when I would ignore them and not say anything to them because I'm scared. They would say I have attitude. I would get cursed out, you know. And, looking back upon all that right now, you can't tell me that these men didn't know I was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that. So it's a danger. It's a danger for little girls. It's a danger for women. And it bothers me. It hurts me because the way that I see this, and of course you have other black men who are justifying it. She probably had attitude. She said something to them, so it was, she deserved it at the end of the day. And what gets me is, even if she didn't say anything like me, that was my MO. I didn't ever say, even as I got older, I never said anything to these men. I just always would just keep walking, keep my head straight, whatever. And I'd still get called a stuck-up bitch or stuck-up hoe. Just what, it doesn't, my point is it doesn't matter your response to them. Whether your response, of course, if you say something to them, of course. But even if you ignore them, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So if you're too friendly, that could get you sexually assaulted. That could get you, not that either of the other two couldn't have anyway, but being too friendly is not good either. These are strangers. And you smiling and being nice and giving your phone number. Which one do you give the phone number to? Like, you get all of them or what? The rationale is crazy because the whole situation is wrong and shouldn't happen. And it does. And other black women justify it. Black men justify it. So I wanted to say that this is definitely not something that just happens in New York. It happens all through the South. Probably happens, probably happens everywhere. It's just, it's sad and it's hurtful. And, it just, like I said, if it's been happening since I was a little girl, and I see the same stuff going on in these hoods. I did a lot to And I'm so thankful that I made a way for my daughter, my son too, but my daughter not to have to be in an environment like that, you know. Anyway, that's you know, that's all I'm gonna mention about that. But the advice that I would give, the advice that I would give, do your best to carry something on you. Do your best to have something on you to protect yourself in some kind of way. Whether it's a blade, or whether it's a taser, whether it's a stun gun, whether it is I mean, learn some moves, a gun, anything, to protect yourself. Because black women are definitely, I hate to even use the words like that, but almost seem like being hunted to be hurt by black men. You see so much about, especially right now with the whole black men, they're divesting and dating Karen and Ling Ling and Maria, and so want nothing else to do with us. Okay, first of all, I'll call bullshit on that, because at the end of the day, most of them are not getting women of other races like that. Most of them are still in the hood giving black women hell. And the ones that sit around and listen to these YouTube videos and listen to the hate that's spread by people who are making money off of black women, selling the black woman mammy narrative that I made a video on, they're causing these men to just absolutely seethe with hate for black women, is what is happening. All these decades of degrading black women on these albums and on these rap albums for decades now has caused a hate in black men toward black women. And it's no way of getting around it, because whether they call us men or not, we're women. We can't defend ourselves against men, especially groups and packs of men. They already know this. And they don't mind victimizing. They don't mind hurting. They don't mind, because they're angry. They're generationally angry at black women for having jobs, having good jobs, having good positions, having money, and so forth. And with the lady at the liquor store, I really truly believe that a robbery was what that was all about. They were just using whatever it was that they used, trying to holler at her, whatever it was they were trying to use to get her attention. At the end of the day, they were there to rob her. That's what I think. That's what I think. This absolutely is not victim blaming. This absolutely is offering my experience on the things that I would not have done. Now, first of all, she's coming from work, so she got all her stuff with her, because when she get in the house, it was already nighttime. She ain't gonna want to come back out at the end of the day, and I get it. The things that I would have done, first of all, seeing all them dudes like that right up in front of that store, I would not have even gone there. If there's not another one that she could have gone to, I would have waited until an off day or something, where I could have went maybe when it was light outside, maybe when it was day outside. I would have maybe bought my liquor or my alcohol at the grocery store or something, instead of, like that. It seems as if she had on, it seems as if she had a big purse. Big purse, little purse, none. None. I would not have even been carrying a purse. I stopped carrying purses, really never carried purses, but I did some, in school, high school and everything. But just because of the fact that I don't trust people, and because I saw from a little girl, I saw my mom's purse get snatched from her. I'm just very, very careful and leery of purses, unless it's wrapped around my body, or, maybe one of those backpack purses or something like that. But other than that, I don't carry purses. What I do is, at one point, what I was doing is I would just carry my money in either a wallet or like a little something that is close to a wallet, so that I could have my cards, my ID, just everything that I needed in there, fold it up and tuck it in a pocket. That's what I've done for so many years. Purses are just too dangerous. Purses draw attention, unless you're in another kind of area, neighborhood or whatever, or you're going out, or just, I don't fool with purses. I really don't. They make you a target. Even my daughter has gotten 2 purses taken from her, stolen from her. I won't go into that anymore, but yeah, purses are just, they're a target. That's really it. I mean, I can't offer any more advice. It was nothing but grace that has saved me thus far. I suggest you be prayerful. I suggest you ask angels, the universe, whatever, to keep a hedge of protection around you if you are in dangerous situations like that, I used to pray that I was invisible. I'm like, don't even let them see me, just keep me invisible. Let them notice something else. Let them be distracted by anything when I come by, or just whatever, I would say those kind of prayers, because this is predator and prey that's going on. It's been going on. I'm so sorry that happened to that young lady. I'm so sorry, and if it's not that, it's some type of something to humiliate the black woman. One or the other. Usually because they're rejected. Usually because the black woman may have more money or earn more money, or, the other thing is stop having babies with them, because they hate you for that too. They hate the baby. They hate you for getting pregnant, even though they're the ones that don't want to wear no condoms. And it's not the woman's responsibility to make a grown man wear a condom, even though you keep hearing that. Well, she ain't making him wear no condom. She shouldn't have to. She shouldn't have to. But with that said, you should. If you got to do that. No babies. No babies. It just, yeah, no babies. not with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. You're going to be hated. You're going to be preyed upon. You're going to be hurt. My emotionally and mentally abusive ex would not, I can guarantee you, would not have treated me the way that he did if I had not had a daughter by him. I'm almost certain. I say that because, first of all, there wouldn't have been any ties to him. I say that also because he felt like that gave him some type of ownership, some type of permanent whatever in my life, and this is how they think. So, my advice, don't do it. Not that way. Don't do it. You save yourself so much hurt and heartache and anger. And pain. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about real quick. I guess I'll just add it in here. This was a story that I heard about a black man who had taken a black woman, probably a young woman, on an overseas trip, and said that she reneged on having sex with him or wanting to have sex with him or whatever. And so he left her in another country. I was going to leave her in another country. I believe the story is old, so I believe he did. Leave her in another country. Canceled her flight. She had no way back home. None of this. Calling and texting his friend, who his friend thought it was funny. You know, two black men don't care, not concerned that you would leave somebody in another country. And it just some of the things that are done are just unfathomable. Like, who is birthing out these monsters? You know what I'm saying? And taking up for them. How do you do someone like that? Just another human being, period. What could she have possibly done for you to go and do something like that? For some sex? You know, and it's amazing because every other woman has the right to say no, or has the right to not want to or change her mind, and it's okay. But a black woman does not have that. Apparently we're not, apparently we don't get a choice. If they ask, we're supposed to, we have to, you know. And I guess that's why you get called hoes and bitches. But having dignity and having not wanting to or saying no gets you violated anyway. So what difference does it make? So, yeah, we got some real effed up stuff going on in our communities and in our people and in our mindset. You know, it's the reason why a lot of the things happen the way that they happened. You guys, I'm going to stop it there. You know, I don't feel like arguing with nobody. I don't feel like no backlash. I don't feel like, you know, none of that. But you all get it. Black women, protect yourself. Carry something with you. Make sure that you're going places in the light as much as you can. Have something with you. There is a thing called a Bond app. Please look that up. You know, I'm not getting paid to give no advertisement for it or anything like that, but you can get it on your iPhone. I think you can also get it on your Android, but it's called the Bond Security app. Get that. Pay the monthly fee, whatever it is, and protect yourself. It's great. I've been using it maybe 2.5 years now. Very inexpensive. And it is kind of like a tracking app, but I'm not going to go into it. You will see what it is. There's also a lot of free services on there. Some of the services you can only get if it's paid, but for your safety and for your protection and the things that security app can do to help you, it's worth it. And I say look into that and get yourself all the protection that you can. So you guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. To the next video. See you next time.